Hey guys!
Hello!
Welcome back to my channel. I have a very special guest here with me today. This is one of my best friends in the entire world. Her name is Katerina and she is amazing. She's also very interested in health and living a healthy lifestyle, but she's also into beauty and fashion and stuff, so we connect on so many different levels. She's also a certified nutritionist and a detox specialist. So she is super knowledgeable. So we thought that it would be really fun to get together and do a video on one of our favorite topics, which is healthy living and I was gonna say looking beautiful. Yeah. Some things that we practice that we find have been really helpful in having clear skin,
nice hair,
a fit, healthy body. When you live a healthy lifestyle and you treat your body right, everything kind of seems to be taken care of. Like it's like an umbrella of issues that you can correct with a healthy lifestyle. True. So it's body, mind, soul.
You can maintain this lifestyle forever and ever. I'm so much looking forward when we are 50 or 60 and we're still sitting here like grannies. Hey!
So if you start now and you really look after yourself, it's going to be so beneficial for when you're older. Our first do is to drink detox water. So water, of course, as a lot of you guys may know, is super important, but what we'd like to do is kind of just take it up a notch and make like a little detox water in the morning and have that first thing when we wake up. As some of you may know from my What I Ate Today videos, I love to do a lemon water and sometimes add ginger. And Katerina, you like to do with cayenne?
Yeah, like
cayenne pepper?
Yes, a bit of cayenne. I juice the lemon and the ginger and the cayenne and I put everything in a bottle and then I just add it to the water and mix it because then it's even stronger. Also with hot water.
Yes, I love to do that, especially in the winter time. It's nice to have something quite warming first thing in the morning. Yeah. It's just so good to start the day on a healthy track. Water first thing in the morning is super important, but something that we also like to do is have some ginger tea after our dinner, and that's really helpful for digestion.
Inside there's this ingredient called capacein, which heats up the body and it makes the cell like work, you know, like it's
more energized.
Yeah, more energized. It heats up the cell and it also like gives a signal to repair and detox.
And ginger tea is just the best.
Yeah,
it's so refreshing.
Yeah, I love it. What we think, which is so important, don't drink all those pre-packed and artificially sweetened juices. Sometimes it's a bit confusing because in the supermarket the marketing tells you it's raw, organic, fresh, but in the end it's just a sugar bomb and it's artificial. The problem with artificial sugars is that it binds with your proteins and fats and it creates advanced glycation end products. The short term is AGEs, and AGEs are the main reason why people get wrinkles, because the cell, then the structure of the cell gets destroyed. It's not as fresh as the new version. Like the whole cell structure just changes. It's important to make the distinction here that this goes not for fruits, of course. Fruit sugar is good for you.
Yes,
fruit is
and
whole.
It comes with the water, with the fiber, with the antioxidants that a juice drink just doesn't. When you buy like a packaged juice, that juice, for it to be like sellable, you have to boil the juice. They have to basically kill off everything in that juice. If you press fresh juice, that juice will only last you about 2 days. So you can imagine when you go into a supermarket and you see like an orange juice, it's probably been sitting there for weeks. And it was probably produced also weeks ago. So what you're really getting, as Katerina said, is just like, what did you say?
Sugar bomb.
Sugar bomb.
It's a sugar bomb.
Yeah, definitely go for water. And if you want to have juice, make fresh juice.
Nowadays, there are also so many possibilities for health food stores.
True.
And if you are on a budget, like your health should be worth it, you know, to take the time and also to buy stuff if you don't have the time. So.
Yeah, and it's true. I feel like there's so many cute little juice places popping up.
So our second the second do is eat as many alkalizing greens as you can. A really, really big one, and most people still underestimate the effect greens have on your body. The greens, they help to promote better oxygen flow within each cell. Your microcirculation is enhanced through that, and the cells just get better nutrition. The more oxygenated the cells are, the better everything can work, basically. And if you don't like the taste, because the taste also has to adapt, you know, like the cleaner you get on the inside, the less bitter everything will taste for you, because your taste buds, they also change and adapt once you change your eating behavior, eating patterns. In the beginning, it's always good to put those greens in a smoothie, because then you can fruit. And then you doesn't taste it but still have the benefit. And then once your taste buds adapt more and more, you can also eat like kale chips. And I love broccoli. I love the taste of broccoli. I feel like
broccoli is almost sweet. It has like a sweet sensation when I eat that. I love broccoli too. Like lightly steamed broccoli.
With sweet potato. And hummus. Oh my god. We're gonna have that after this video.
Also with greens, you know, like the chlorophyll, if you look at the structure of the chlorophyll, and chlorophyll is like the main, or it's what makes the green green. It has the same structure as hemoglobin in our blood. It's able to also carry so much oxygen and so many nutrients to all of your cells. And of course, the more nutrients our cells have, the better they can duplicate and, like, you know, stay healthy. That I don't is to not eat dairy products, especially dairy products. I mean, animal products in general can be quite acidic in our body once they're metabolized, but especially dairy products. If you have oily to acne-prone skin, cutting out dairy from your diet can be so beneficial, and this is something that I noticed firsthand. For so many people, this is like the main reason why they get acne, but it's not something that a lot of people talk about. And what's so cool is that there are so many alternatives these days. I mean, I still have milk, like with my muesli and stuff, but I have almond milk or rice milk or coconut milk. There's so many different options these days, and the same goes with ice cream and yogurt.
Another very important point with dairy is that your body produces so much mucus. And this mucus just clogs up everything. It clogs your lymph system. And this is, of course, the perfect breed area for bacteria, for parasites. If you can go without cheese and dairy, this would be a huge benefit to your body.
Dairy plus digestion doesn't always go well at all. I know that there's some people who suffer, I don't know if this is a bit TMI, but who suffer with like poor digestion and gas and all that kind of stuff. And as soon as they cut out dairy, or even just reduce the amount of dairy that they're eating, their digestion is so much better.
It makes sense, to be honest, because like you have this mucus everywhere, and of course you have it in your digestive tract as well, and the bad bacteria is then within the mucus. And the more fruit you eat and like organic high vibrational food, the more good bacteria accumulates in your intestines. It's just like either an upward spiral or downward spiral, and you have to choose. Exactly, you choose.
Our third do is to eat lots of antioxidant-rich food. We have free radicals all around us, and these free radicals can be really damaging to our bodies. Free radicals can come from like exterior factors, like when we're out in the city and we're breathing in pollutants, also from cigarette smoke or drinking alcohol, and also free radicals are formed within our own body just from day to day, like especially if we have high stress levels. So it's really important to have antioxidants in our body, because they basically attach to those free radicals, they neutralize them, and they basically make them go away. So we want to have a lot of antioxidant rich foods in our diet, and a good way to tell if a food is rich in antioxidants is by looking at the color of it. So if it's like a very, you know, deep purple or red, green, also
dark
of course,
green,
from leafy greens, this means that it is very rich in antioxidants. And also, the less free radicals that you have in your body, the better your cells can regenerate, and of course that means, you know, less wrinkles, less acne, less inflammation in the body. Most fruits are very rich in antioxidants, but especially darker colored fruits like blueberries, blackberries, cherries, beetroots, grapes, like dark colored grapes.
Grapes are especially very, very good for detoxification. So another don't that we have is to not take any pills or supplements. And I think this is huge because nowadays, like, everyone is trying to sell any pills and supplements or like the BCAAs. Food has to be whole. As soon as you extract something, it's not processed as efficiently as if it was whole. I'm not talking here about like all the supplements like or superfood powders, for example, like maca
or spirulina
or stuff.
I think this is completely fine to add to your diet, but I think what you're saying is more like the artificial ones or the ones that have these huge claims, like you know, weight loss pills and
acai for fat burn. And the end of the day, it's just marketing, and they try to fool
sell
people.
You stuff. People want your money.
and we want your health.
The Life Regenerator, Dan McDonald. He always used to say there's no money in fruits or vegetables. True. And that's why, like, it's not a profitable business. We have to take control of our own health and really do what's best for us so that we don't have to suffer when we get older. We don't have to be, you know, consumers of different pills. If we take care of ourselves, our body will take care of us.
I would also say the more you love your body, the more your body loves you back. So it's really worth the effort. As a do number 4, we have consume plant protein. It is really true, protein is important. Of course, there's also this protein myth.
Yes, that we need like so much protein.
Yes. Nowadays, I think it's getting more and more mainstream that you don't need to eat meat each and every day in order to fill up on your protein. For example, broccoli, 100 grams of broccoli has double the amount of protein like a steak. With that, it doesn't come with all those hormones, chemicals, the cortisol from the stress.
Yes.
Those hormones, they work like real hormones in our bodies.
It's crazy. And I think this could bring us on to our second point, which is the don't, and that would be to not eat vegan protein bars. It's pretty much empty sugars and empty calories. If you did want to add extra protein, like beside the plant foods that you're eating, you could add a little bit of like natural pea protein, hemp protein, or rice protein into your smoothies. Like, you could take 1 or 2 tablespoons or teaspoons. Instead of mixing it with artificial sugar, you're mixing it with fruits or dates to make it a bit sweeter.
And you can easily stock up this, like I rescued my hair with this protein powder, and of course chickpeas, lentils and nuts.
Those are very rich in protein.
So you see,
and you have beautiful hair.
You too.
Thank you.
Protein are building blocks, so everything from your nails to your hair.
And our 5th and last do is to eat a variety of whole, fresh plant foods. Eat the rainbow of foods because each cell has kind of like a little checkbox of things that it needs. One food doesn't necessarily provide all of the things that you need.
In general, life always strives to have a balance. And if you are in the extremes, no matter what it is, if it's like an extreme monofruit diet or like an extreme only protein diet or an extreme only carbs, no fat, no protein at all diet, it's never good. Like it's in the nature of life to balance out. Eat everything a little, don't overeat, but just to fill up all those check boxes. What we can add here too is the sunlight, vitamin D.
I do want to add actually one more thing, which I think is super beneficial when it comes to having healthy skin and just feeling really beautiful, and that is exercise. Just to get oxygen into your body and have that oxygen go to your cells and carry all those nutrients. I think that this is so beneficial.
Exercise helps the microcirculation to get going, and it's called vasomotion. It's when those little capillaries like start to like contract and then the blood gets pushed.
You want your cells to have a lot of blood flow, a lot of oxygen and nutrients, and then your cells are really going to be performing the best that they can. Those are our 5 top do's and don'ts. I'm sure we could sit here and go on and share even more of our like, little tips and stuff, but I think these are like the 5 top ones that we wanted to share. It was so much fun.
And we hope that it was interesting for you, that you will apply some of the tips.
We are also going to be filming a video for Katerina's channel. If you want to see that video, I will have a link for it just down below the video, and then you guys can check that out. And she's also coming out soon with a detox program that's filled with healthy lifestyle tips. You get really good counseling with Katerina as well. So,
oh, so much love!
No, but she really is so talented and so passionate about helping people. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yes.